For the players, pre-season is a bit brutal, isn't it? As a coach, it must be nice having gone through so many as a player to be able to watch and see the boys running around. How tough has it been this summer?
Oh, extremely tough, but like you say, it's quite nice to see them and put them through the paces without the pressures of games on the weekend. So, but that ultimately we've been itching for games and competitive games at that. So we're really excited. It's been brutal, as you say. The guys have worked incredibly hard, but equally, it's about them mentally transferring that to the pitch on Saturday.
Are you quite happy with where you are at this point? I know the Pirates game, the result didn't go so well, and there's a slight second string in that, but that result aside, are you kind of happy with everything?
Yeah, that was a hugely important game for us. It meant that we could address a few things even overnight, and you saw that in the performance against Cardiff the next day. So, look, we're pleased with where we are, but ultimately there's a little bit of not knowing. So that's the exciting bit. The exciting bit for the players, they've got to make sure that they just max out in their preparation, their attitude, bring everything to the table on Saturday, and then we'll start to get a feel of where everyone is within the Premiership, and hopefully we're right up there.
It doesn't feel that long ago that we were talking ahead of the final at Twickenham, and it is only a matter of weeks. How hard is it to kind of get everyone going again for a new start, a new season?
Well, it's pretty easy, really. I mean, you look at it, and we've told the guys there's no reason why they can't have the best season of their lives. That's it. It's simple. That's what sport's all about. That's what Rob says all the time, every game. Sport. The best thing about sport is the ability to be able to put your best game out there. So, look, we're just looking forward to it and excited. It has been a very short space of time, but equally we've been chomping at the bit to try and get out there and make the adjustments that we've made from last year and see how successful they are.
No easy games in the Premiership. We've kind of talked about that ad nauseum. Leicester coming here. No one wants to lose on the first day of a season, do they? How much of a test do you think they could provide with what they've done over the summer?
Well, look, they've got quality players across the board. They had a lot of that quality last year, so they'll have been an extra year together. They'll be well prepared, and with Leicester, you're going to get a physical confrontation. So look, we're excited for that challenge. We've got to make sure we establish our game on them, and also our physicality. Ultimately, that's where the game will be probably won and lost. And it's important that we put out a performance that we're proud of. The win, yes, it's important, but equally, and probably more important, is the attitude and the fight within the guys to put out a good performance. If you get good performances, you win plenty of games over the season.
Not many new faces in over the summer. I guess that's as much to do with being happy with what you got as not being able to get targets you're after. Are there any youngsters that we should keep an eye out for this year? That you've got a tradition of bringing guys through that end up being world beaters. Anyone that we should keep an eye out for this season?
Well, look, there's a few guys coming back from injuries. Obviously, more established guys that have missed the season, so they're good new signings. The younger guys, not too many of them. We won't be pushing this season, but you'll start to see them. Second season, third season, they'll start to come through. There's a lot of them out there fighting for it. We've already seen Alfie Petch showing up pretty well in the game so far. But equally, we've got a lot of other guys that could equally come through, and some of them will come through at different times, depending on various different aspects. So it's exciting to have that group. They've been working all summer. They've worked really hard. They'll go off to their loan clubs and hopefully develop as players, and we'll keep an eye, keep monitoring them. But when they're good enough, they'll certainly be back in the mix here. We've got plenty of A games as well, or Shield games, as I should say. So there's a lot of rugby for them. We'll keep monitoring them, but there's some exciting talent there.
And finally, from me, selection for this weekend. How tough has it been, and is everyone kind of available that you'd want available?
Not everyone's available. No, we've still got sort of 4 or 5 still, not far away. To be fair, next couple of weeks we're going to have some serious headaches if we don't pick up injuries. But the selection's tough. It always is. And it's tough on guys that have slightly just missed out, and some marginal decisions in there. But the guys that are picked, they're on performance. So it's up to them to make sure they stake a claim to keep that shirt with a performance that they're proud of and we're proud of at the weekend.